touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Set. Get a 20.
Number 53. Mike 53. Here we go.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Stafford delivers this to Hawkinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's McKissick. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Stafford. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off near the 26, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Haskins on third down. And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. But now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing again is Stafford. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Big 20.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll run with McKissick. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
Easy.
55's Mike, guys, 55.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Motion. It's free. Get hands on him. Get hands on motion, man.
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Now it's Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They start on the ground with Geis. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and get it with Geis. Running right through him. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, it's Haskins. It's caught by Davis. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch him. Watch twins. Watch twins. Watch twins. Twins. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 50.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. 4 down. 4 down. Check. Check. Neutral. Check. Bang. 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 Bang.
Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Play 56. 32. 3 buck.
The final shot before the break. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing to Stafford. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Detroit. Danny Amendola, 55 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes it 24-13. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Third down. Here's Haskins. They'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Now Haskins on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On second down now, it's Peterson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Brings up third down.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey,
Pick it up.
check. Check, hot route. Hot. Kill. Check four. Smoke. 51, Mike 51. You don't want nothing. Get it. Pick up the ball.
Throwing on third and long. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check 43. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. He goes over. On the ball.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
53, Mike. Hey, 54. Hurry. Come to Mike.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
53. Hey.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
You draw Corker. Check 53. Now watch run. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right, D, let's go. All right, D. Hold. Mike 51. Mike 51. Come on, D. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Switch it.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Christian Jones in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Check 50. Check 50. Check 26. Check 26. Trot.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Redskins on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16.
Hatchet. 51's the mic. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 51's Mike. Mike 51. Defense wins championships, baby.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down to Thompson on the screen. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Second down, Haskins uncorks one for Davis. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Christian Jones the one who picked it. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kenny Golladay, 56 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
They can't hang with us. Hey, Red. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Here we go. Back. 11.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously. The 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Check the backer, check the backer. What? He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
51's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming. Check safety, check safety.
To throw on third down, Haskins completes it to Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fight 51, Mike 51.
On first down, this is Geis. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings us second and 4.
51 the mic, boy, 51.
45-yard line.
Time to go, night. Check,
From the 45 on second down, Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, let's go. Crunch time. 36.
On third down, Haskins. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
He's coming. We got double up.
Throwing now is Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 7-yard line.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Peterson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
At the 8-yard line.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
51, go. Right here. 51, Mike 51. Kill.
Here we go with Haskins. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but now it's third and goal.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Middle. Hey. Say. 32. 22.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, jumping over.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Alert!
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And he'll find Hall. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Go! Here we go. Hey. 56. Middle. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. 59.
On first down at Stafford. Now a desperation throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Haskins going to try to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 3, check 3. Let's go.
Now it's Haskins. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got him in, complete. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I got motion there. Me. Switch, switch, switch. Check 99.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And it was a game where they were off and running in the 1st quarter.